Welcome back, and in this video we're going to be talking about candlestick patterns. In the last video we discussed what exactly are candlesticks, and if you haven't watched it, you can watch it. The link is in the description. Okay, so let's move on, and we'll be covering different patterns. First we'll be covering Marubozu candle. Marubozu means bald in Japanese. We'll understand why it's called bald in a while. So the close and high is the same, the open and low is same, and this is the bullish candle, and in the bearish candle open and high is same, close and low is same. So what does this candle indicate? So this indicates that if it's a bullish candle, it indicates there is buying pressure in every single given time. Okay, let's say it's the candle of one day. So during that day there was buying pressure of whichever the price was. Okay, and in the bearish one there was selling pressure given the period, given the time, how much ever the candle represents. Let's say it represents one day. So people were selling the stock during the day, and they were ready to sell at any given price. Okay, so bullish means that we expect the market to go up, bearish means expect it to come down. Alright, so examples of this, as you can see over here, this over here there is the bullish Marubozu candle, and over here is the bearish Marubozu candle. So this indicates the buying pressure, and we expect it to continue. As you can see over here, the bullishness has continued and it has gone up eventually, and over here the bearish Marubozu, there is three continuous three candles, and as we see it has fallen over a period of time. So this is how you can pick trades, but I just don't use candlesticks. I use many other things which we'll cover in the later videos. So that is the examples of Marubozu candles. The next is the doji candle. So what are doji candles? So they have really small body and a small wicks. So what wicks are the top lines on the candle, and in the Marubozu they don't have the wicks. That's why the meaning of it means it's bald. So they don't have any wicks. That's why it's called bald. So that's why they named it Marubozu, I guess. And so in doji there's a very small body, as you can see, and very small wicks. Okay, so what does this mean? This means that there is indecision in market. What does indecision mean? It means that there is no direction to the market. Is it going up or down? It doesn't matter which color it is, if it is green or red, and it can also have no body like this one. Okay, so a few examples over here. Over here, as you can see, there is full indecision in the market. We don't know which direction it's going, and finally it turns upside. Okay. Next is the hammer and hanging man. So to understand, as you can see, it's marked out over here and over here. So it's the same thing, but so hammer comes when there is a downtrend. Okay, as you can see, there is a downtrend forming, and then this pattern forms, and then the move starts upside. So this is a reversal pattern. What does reversal mean? Now over here it is a downtrend, and when this pattern is there, it moves upward. It starts moving the opposite direction. And over here it's the same thing. There is the body, okay, and then there is a long wick, and it can also have a short one on top. So this is how a hammer looks, a pattern of hammer looks. So let's say the trend is downwards and this pattern forms, and then it might start moving up. It's not 100%, but it can. There is lot of probability that it moves up. And hanging man forms on an uptrend. So let's say there is an uptrend going, and then this pattern forms, then we can expect it to go down. Like let's say over here it's coming up, and then there is this pattern. It can have a small wick, it doesn't matter, and then it starts moving downwards. Okay, so this one thing to remember while looking at these patterns are it must be trending, and only 30% of the time the market is trending and 70% of the time it is not trending. So here, as we can see, there is a downtrend coming also over here, and then this pattern has formed. Then that is only if it's a trend, then only this pattern is valid. Otherwise, let's say the trend is like this, like this, like this, and then the pattern forms, then it does not really matter to us. Okay, next is the engulfing pattern. Even this occurs on a trend. So this is the bearish engulfing and this is the bullish. So what does engulfing mean? Let's explain. Let's take a small example. Now there is a downtrend, and so these are, we're looking at two candles and not one. Okay, so as we can see over here, there is one candle. On a bearish one, it will be a green candle. It will be a green candle, and on the second day it will be a red candle. Okay, the red candle will be bigger than the body should be a little more bigger than the previous day candle. So let's say this is a green and this one is a red candle. So this means that this has completely, like you can say, it has eaten this one, eaten this, and now it can show a downtrend. It can be a reversal again. So this is how you can identify it. So the red candle will be bigger than the green candle if it's a bearish engulfing pattern, and the same thing is reverse of a bullish. So let's say that's the candle, that's a red candle, and then this forms a green candle over here. So we can expect the markets to go up because the downtrend has stopped now, or the uptrend. So one second. So let's say over here there is the downtrend coming. In this one it will be the uptrend. There is an uptrend, and this one is showing that the trend is continuing, but then the next day there is a huge engulfing pattern over here which we are seeing, the huge red candle which is bigger than this. So we can expect a trend reversal. So we can expect it to go down, and this is also when the market is trending, not when the market is not trending. Okay, and over here this is when the trend is downward. Okay, the trend is coming down, and this candle still shows that the trend will continue, but on the next day there is this huge red candle which has eaten this candle. The move of this can be done, and we can expect it to move upwards. So this is the bullish candle. Okay, next is the morning star and evening star. So morning star is, there are three candles in this, and even the evening star is the same thing but different places. Okay, so over here the trend is down. Okay, and here it shows that the trend is still continuing. Let's say this is on Tuesday, it still says the market will go down, let's say that, and on Wednesday there is this doji candle and there is a gap down opening. So what is a gap down opening? Let's say the market closed at 110, okay, and then the next morning the market opened at 105. So that is a gap down opening. So gap up opening is, let's say the market opened at 5, opened at 105 and closed at 105 and opened at 110. That would be a gap up. Okay, so the next let's say on Tuesday it closed. Tuesday there was a huge red candle, and the next day there was a doji. The color really doesn't matter, but if it's a green, it's better. And then so that day it's just a doji, and that means there is a indecision in market. And on Wednesday there is indecision, and on Thursday there is a big green candle. Okay, which we can expect the market now to go up. This is also a reversal pattern. So when the market is coming down and this happens, we can expect the market to go up. And over here the markets have been coming. This is the evening star. This is a bullish pattern. Sorry, bearish pattern. The morning star is the bullish pattern. Okay, here the market is coming up, and let's say this is on a Wednesday. It still says here the trend might continue, but on Thursday we see this candle over here, the doji with the gap up opening. Now we can now here we see this, and on the next day, which is Friday, we see a huge red candle. So what can we expect? We can expect the trend to go down. So this is what these are few candlestick patterns. I don't only trade using candlesticks. I trade also using other few things like support and resistance, volumes, and different things. So that will cover in the later on videos. That's it for this video. Thank you.